So apparently, the Trump administration has decided that the Center for Disease Control should no longer be allowed to use 7 words. And these are a bunch of scientists and people, in charge of protecting our health and stopping diseases going around. And, I mean, sure, they may make a few genetic freaks and swamp creatures on the side, but you know what? Let them have some fun. That's what I say. But, the red staters and the, make America great again people don't really like science. You should pray on it. You really should. So I mean, I really don't know what to make out of these words that they will not let them use now in any reporting or pretty much any fashion. Here are the words. They've banned the word diversity, fetus, transgender, vulnerable, entitlement, science-based. Yeah, you wouldn't want anything science-based in charge of with a bunch of scientists. You just want them to kind of think about it. Like, take a fucking guess is what it should be called, right? Okay. And evidence-based, because who needs evidence? We can all go on theory. And again, if we go to Jesus every night and pray, he will give us an answer, even though it's probably in our own head. That's called schizophrenia. That's not evidence-based. So, I mean, I don't even know what to make out of this. Like, what do they want them to say instead of fetus? You can't say the word fetus. So I came up with a few, like, okay, so for fetus, maybe you could say useless human, because that's what the fucking fetus is. Babies are stupid. Babies are stupid. They're the most useless creatures ever put on this planet. We all were babies once, okay, fine. But we were all useless individuals for about what? How many weeks? You can't even hold your own head up when you're a fucking baby. You're just a little gelatinous mess of a creature that's bald and always... and you pissing and shitting everywhere, and everybody has to do everything for you. Useless human is what they should call it. How about annoyance instead of fetus? Because they are annoying. All you ever do is scream, shit. They barely sleep. You ever been around a baby? They know when you're having a good time. They know if you're having a nice hot bath, you get away from them for a minute, or you finally, settle down to take a nap. The little motherfucker's been screaming all day. You should finally like, okay, I can have a couple Xanax and some, something to drink, and I'll be okay. Get in this bubble bath. I understand why people smother babies. I'm not saying it's right. You shouldn't do it, but I understand. So annoyance. How about annoyance instead of fetus? Accident. Because 9 times out of 10, that fetus wasn't meant to be there, was it? 9 times out of 10, sometimes, the mom's had a really good night at the bar. She took a load that she forgot to kind of queef out, or she didn't get the douche in time, and it got all the way up there. Yeah, she doesn't want to go through the abortion or anything like that. Maybe she thinks she could trap the dad, bring him on Maury, and get some fucking alimony or fucking childcare money or something like that. Listen, so accident. That they could use that one. My favorite, and I came up with this one, I want to trademark it, a Jesus dropping. Wait, hear me out. Instead of fetus, Jesus dropping. It all comes from Jesus. Literally, all comes from Jesus. So this is a result. He's given us men the jizz, and, it's, cooked up in the machine of the woman. It all mixes together, and it's a little Jesus dropping of joy that eventually either make you a lot of money, be a real nice person, or probably disappoint you like most kids and grown adults do. Next one, transgender. So I came up with a few, I didn't come up with some of them, but instead of transgender, how about he, she? That's always a good one to go to, a he, she. You know what? I pay to see the CDC sit around and be like, so we've realized that the molecules that are in the brain that make he, she's, just make them sound as stupid as you want them to. Penis woman? Instead of transgender, penis woman. I like that. That could be like the name of a new band. That was the name of my band. I was like in high school. I called it Penis Woman. We rocked out. We had such hit songs as Your Mom's Bloody Tampon Still Makes Me Happy. But we broke up over differences. I believed we should all wear mime makeup. And they all were like, we don't like you and not even your friend. Why are you bothering us? And that was the reason we just didn't make it. Also, instead of transgender, if we're going to go with their line of thinking, why not abomination? Insult in the eye of the Lord. Is that too much for transgender? Okay. How about, I think I found one. We can use the CDC. Okay, instead of transgendered, confused boy. That's what they all are. No. You are confused boy or confused lady. You are confused. You need some shock therapy and some pills forcibly put down your throat, and all will be better, and you will understand. Pick a side. Vulnerable. I didn't really come up with anything except elderly. Like, isn't that pretty much who the vulnerable are? Like, why don't they just call them old people? All right, we're talking about the vulnerable. We're talking about fucking old people. They're not going to make it, or these people who have compromised immune systems. Basically, another group of useless people, but the infants already took that term, so fuck it. The fetuses, I'm sorry. Forgot to talk about that. Entitlement, that's a weird one to ban. Like, why would you ban in the word entitlement for the CDC? I don't know. So instead of that, I'm going to say, how about we just use the term my shit? My shit. My shit. My shit. This group we get our shit. We get our shit or my shit. It can be substituted. That is our shit. That's, no, not entitlement. That's my shit. I have the right to that healthcare. That is not entitlement. That's my shit. The poor people can go choke on a dick. I don't give a fuck about them. Let them go fucking get, the Black Plague again. Then I can hide out in a bunker over here. Science-based, they've banned. That term has been banned from the CDC. They can't say science-based. How about nerd talk? They're a bunch of dorks. Nerd talk. So what's the nerd talk? This is a nerd talk initiative. How about, okay, if we're going to go with the line of thinking with, the whole, make America great crowd, Satanism. Instead of science-based, Satanism. Witchcraft. Ooga booga. Not real. I don't know what the fuck else you'd call it. Evidence-based. Evidence-based. Take a guess, like I said before. Well, from now on, we'll just call it take a guess. What exactly is wrong with this motherfucker? Like, can we just agree that science is a real thing? I mean, there's certain parts maybe you don't want to agree on. If you're really stupid, you don't think we evolved or anything like that, fine. I get it. Okay, whatever. But can't we just agree that science is real? Like, penicillin was created through science. There's lots of things that have been created through science. Dick Cheney still lives because of fucking science. He's like a fucking vampire. Didn't he have 100 heart attacks already? And he's still out there like Darth Vader, trolling for children to feed off of under a bridge somewhere. Fucking science benefits you too, you motherfucking morons. No one cares anymore. This can get worse and worse and worse and worse, and we don't do shit. Don't even get me started on net neutrality. That's another thing these motherfuckers passed again today. Basically, they can slow down your internet. They can block you from certain sites. The internet ain't going to be free anymore. It's just not going to be free. And we're all like, well, we should do something, or somebody should do something. We should all be in the streets, in mass. I don't care what side of any party you're on. Parties need to go too. And we should all be marching to the White House to physically throw everybody in there out on their fucking ass is what we should be doing. But none of us will do anything. Like I said on a text earlier, a comment earlier on YouTube, where is Anonymous when you need them? Where you are the geniuses who hack and everything, get everything hacked. I'm not saying you should hack, but I'm saying take care of this shit. This is going to affect your asses too. Do something about these motherfuckers. Get them out of there. They're a bunch of useless fucks. Banning words now in the CDC. What else next? What else are you going to ban? You can't say black people anymore. You have to say those who should get over slavery. All right? We're going to be politically correct now in this fucking Trump administration White House. It's not sexual harassment victims anymore. It's those who should not have worn that skirt. Let's be correct here. Unfucking real. It gets worse and worse and worse. But yeah, so they banned those words from the CDC. What else? Why don't we just ban the CDC? Let the diseases run rampant. Who cares? We don't need science anymore, so why does it fucking matter anymore? Shit, if another fucking wave of pigeon flu or whatever the fuck comes around, let it run its course. Sure, the babies will all die. Oh, not the babies. The babies could be affected if science doesn't help them. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Ugh, I hate the world.